I had some really great feedback from my day driving the Fisker Ocean 1, but some of you thought the video was too long, too much to go through, too many personal anecdotes, and needed editing. You want it, you got it. Check out the full video in the description below. So here's my abridged version of a day with the Fisker Ocean 1. This is Bill, and Bill's a busy guy. I'll leave all these links in the top of the description. Now let's talk about the Ocean.
So I think it was on September 30th that I went to the official Fisker Inc. page, not the owner's page, but the Inc. page.
Yeah.
Can you give me an idea when this is going to come? And they're like, it was slow. So I said, anything you can do. And they said, we'll have Brian contact you. They said, how about this? And I said, sure. So I said, okay, I'm switching your VIN over, switching your sequence number over.
Right.
So that was like October 3rd. It took till the 13th till it was delivered. And these people like work 24/7.
We're charging, so talk to me about that. We've got the Emporia system over here.
Yep. It's been around probably about 3 years.
Okay.
And they built an energy monitor, really low cost, like around $170. It allows you to like tweak, the ultimate experience, which is what I'm trying to do here.
What's the breaker you got it on?
I got it on a 60 amp breaker.
Okay,
and
so that's future proofing.
Yeah, it's hardwired in,
okay.
So it could run up to 48, but the car only takes up to 32. The driver, really nice guy, a Ukrainian. So we just like drove down the road to a little side road, very, carefully, graciously backed it out. He took like 60 pictures of the exterior.
Wow.
It's just like up, down, middle. 2 steps over, up, down, middle. We did have one fault yesterday, which was the first one.
Okay.
Turned the corner, went down one hill, started to go up, and then the accelerator just stopped responding.
Wow.
And the vehicle was just coasting, but it felt like it was dragging, and I'm like pushing it to the floor.
So loss of power.
Total loss of power for drive. Systems are all still on.
Right.
Was able to pull over, mostly out of the lane, but I was near the crest of a hill. Really didn't feel comfortable with this. So just put it in park, just did a reset. So those 2 thumbs at the center thing.
Same as the, yeah.
And just waited for it to reboot, put it in drive, finished. I had an old boss that owned a Bentley.
Okay.
And the very satisfying thud of the door closing, you get that here. This is like,
yeah. Have you gotten to try out the California mode or anything?
Yeah, we can do that. This is the first lift here.
Get this.
And
then you can pull it back
and you tuck it back in there, right? And then
your grocery hooks.
Grocery bags there.
Have you tried the AC connector?
I did have it running because I had to fix the air pressure in the tire.
It's 44 and 49. Wow.
Yeah. This is for a front plate, tire inflator, tow hook.
Yep, that's for the front.
What I've read is you have to get in the car, like hit the brake. That's the on switch. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of other cars have an on switch. This says on switch is hitting the brake.
Yes.
So I haven't tried that yet. I've plugged it in, but I've not drawn power from it.
Okay.
There was one other accessory in there, which is an inflator, like a canister, like a fixed flat kind of thing, that had leaked all over. They FedExed me a plasticky temporary plate so I could put it on the exterior, the key fob, and this is repeated on the center ceiling console.
Okay.
The same icon, which is sun and the Fisker logo. There's a little song that plays.
I do like
a little
the
tune.
Song. I'm shocked at how not loud that motor is. Well, I think the color goes with the with the reverse noise, that menacing.
Yeah.
You definitely get a lot of menace there. That's really good.
It won't let you drive the car if you're not buckled.
So I was told by the Fisker representative that I must disable the parking brake manually to drive, but that's not true, is it?
No.
I like the rear view camera. It doesn't have one pedal driving. The steering wheel is heavier, but the vehicle feels lighter. These seats are great. I'm a fan of the seats. And
you go up that way, yeah.
This way?
Yep.
Okay.
Keep going.
Now that I've had, so here in about 1.5 minutes, I will have had more time in the Ocean than I did for my test drive. Okay. Those that took a test drive can relate.
They're really short intervals.
Well, they walk you through how to use the car for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then you drive the car, and you only have 30 minutes. And then you're going to have questions at the end, and they know that. So they give you 10 minutes in the car. You know, just long enough to, I guess, stomp it once and swerve it once.
Yeah.
And so, to be honest, I would have changed my steering wheel, but because I went with your setting, this is really nice to have this thing here because I'm used to looking here.
Sure.
Everything is here. So I'm a big fan of the display and the minimalist approach. You know, somebody might say that's a cost savings thing that they went with, but I think it's well engineered. I think it's well done. The Tesla regen is instantaneous, and you know how much it's going to be, other than at 100% when it just doesn't happen. This is a variable regen. If I release the throttle here,
it's like clamping down.
It's 3/4 of a second before it responds.
Okay.
And I think what that is that's that first gen EV feel that Henrik wanted to go with. So if I release here, one, and then regen, do you feel this?
Yes. Brake lights come on.
I know that's such a cool feature.
Yeah. Go straight.
Okay. Now, what I will tell you about that brake light coming on is that's really important. Okay.
There's your rollback.
Okay, the rollback.
A little exciting, huh?
Yeah. You noticed less regen in fun mode.
Yes.
All right, so let's try that. Yeah. That's which button?
Interior.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, fun mode. So I think it pulls just as hard, but it hesitates a little bit to do it. The Fisker Intelligent Pilot, have you looked in that part of the menu?
No.
Okay. So, and I think that's probably, as a Fisker Ocean 1 owner of this, you know, at this current time in 2023, is probably the best bet because it's all just missing.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, go right.
There's an Ioniq 5.
Right here.
Yep. Go right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's that rollback.
I did set up a TuneIn Radio subscription. I had iHeart, YouTube, Amazon Prime, and Spotify.
So talk about that. Are those all just included with the car because you have the one?
Yep.
So there's no monthly subscription. You didn't have to sign up and email and all that. Okay.
And those are all audio choices.
Okay.
And there's also Prime TV when you go into Hollywood mode.
Prime Video.
Prime Video and Apple TV.
Okay.
And YouTube.
Okay.
But it's interesting and this happened every time I went into Prime, it actually takes you to an oops, not found page. So the URL they've got inside isn't right. You just hit back, but now you're in Amazon, you can shop. You can shop from the car.
Oh my.
And then it does have in the header, you can hit Prime TV, and then it takes you, and you got Prime TV, but they've got the wrong header. And then somebody figured out how to get to a browser, and you do it, I think it's through Amazon. You go to the bottom of the page and start an inquiry or something like that.
And then you've accessed a web browser.
Yeah, and you have access to a web browser. So you can browse from the car, but it's not like something they intended. It's just something that happens.
In traffic, how did that regen feel passenger-wise? Was that was all the way off? Yeah, that was all the way off the pedal.
Not bad. It was mild compared to in Earth mode.
Okay. I know. Isn't that light recognition fun?
It's not perfect and right on the spot.
You know what I really like is that you know what your signal is all the time.
Yeah.
That was removed in the Tesla. It's in there and you can look, but you have to ask. So.
And it does say 2035 Ocean.
Yeah, the one that was for sale on Cars and Bids. This said null.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was an Ocean 1. I think it was a.
That tone was the light changing.
So you don't even have to watch.
No, but that's an option. I set it up just for kicks.
Okay. Well, I think that's great.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, guys.
Yep.
Let me see if I can turn it to hyper mode. No, it did not.
Nope.
Okay, that was all of the beans. That was the whole can.
In fun.
In fun.
Not even hyper, not boost.
Right. Well, I was trying to see if it would kick over.
Yeah.
But I think that, so software updates, you haven't had any, right?
No, I understand they did a press release on Friday.
Saw that.
Yeah, that some are coming.
You have to unplug it. You can't be inside of it. And you can't get inside of it while it's happening.
Okay.
All right, so cruise control, I want to test it. 68.
Yep.
So do I press and hold?
Press and hold.
Okay.
And I haven't quite figured out. I've got it to work.
Maybe I need to be off the accelerator. No? Okay.
Try it like a 2-second tap.
Yeah, 1, 2.
When I drove it back from the airport Friday night, it worked fine.
Visibility over the hood, I really like the hybrid feel of, it feels like an older car because you can see the hood, but it's not obstructing at all, but you know exactly where the vehicle is.
Yeah, where it ends.
Yeah, and I would not have chosen this seat position initially. Like if I would, but I'm learning now that this is, you know, because I'm basically higher up than I normally would be because I haven't put the seat back as far as I normally would, and I put the steering wheel in your position, and I'm a huge fan of it.
Turn the wipers on.
Yeah,
I took it to the car wash. I had to turn them off.
Let's see.
Crank it up, and then you're at
okay.
low intermittency, but rain detection mode.
Okay.
And then the next one up is higher intermittent, higher reps in rain detection mode. And then after that, that's full on.
Okay, so we'll leave it here, and then it looks like we might not need it. The wipers are quiet. I'm gonna tell you right now, the suspension is a blessing. This is
very comfortable.
Yeah, the suspension is insanely good. This is the first.
Absolutely love the roof.
Oh, looking up here.
Very
Yeah.
cool. It's a smooth ride.
Really smooth.
Luxurious.
Shockingly smooth. Have you downloaded a better route planner? Electrify
on my
America,
phone, yeah.
EV Go, all those. Okay,
Yep.
so
Wherever my phone.
those are eventually going to be your friend. And then PlugShare, have you downloaded that?
Yeah, I've got my whole little folder. Do you want to try nav?
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Type it in.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Finding best route.
You will arrive at your destination at 1:28 p.m.
That's really nice.
We'll keep going this way. It wants us to turn around and use the
Route
highway.
deviation.
Always.
Rerouting.
Always.
And this gets a little annoying, just in the brief times I've used it.
Oh, yeah, well, that's the Tesla does it too. Turn right on
Route
thing. Turn right
deviation.
on.
Rerouting.
Yeah, I think I'm going to cancel.
Sure.
Better route found. Rerouting.
Oh, okay, we'll go with the better route.
Okay.
It blinks the speed limit
When it changes.
when you go over.
Oh, when you go over, it blinks?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm doing that now.
And it blinked just a
After
little bit.
0.5 miles, turn left.
Okay, 0.5 miles turn left. Is that the right way?
Let's see.
So what's your favorite features of it, Bill? That you've owned it?
I think the power, the quiet, and the comfort which goes along with the ride and the seats. Just like a really smooth ride. I feel like I'm driving a really expensive car. It is, but I feel like it's the most I've ever spent in a vehicle. But I feel like I got a lot of value for the money, and I really believe there will be more delivered in terms of functionality and features over the air than what I have right now. And right now I'm very pleased. So that's up and down adjustment, left, right adjustment.
Oh, no.
Level adjustment, zoom, and brightness.
I can't thank you enough. Okay, and it says you're green. That's such a cool feature.
Does this come with like the little adapter thing if you have to have it jacked up at like the service station?
It has four.
Like Tesla does?
No, it actually, those are the little pads that Tesla has are installed in the vehicle. It has 4 lift points, and you actually have to lift it by those 4 lift points, and they're padded and they're designated.
In this car?
Yes, they're already installed and they're padded and they're designated. Yes.
Okay.
It has actually 4 specifically engineered lift points. That's a really good question, and you won't have to deal with it, except that when you take it somewhere, you need to say, hey, you.
So some people have asked me, like, why the ocean? And I think it's a combination of just like believing in another entrepreneur who had a tough couple of times, getting very interested by the tech, seeing the Magna agreement, and then seeing the SPAC to get listed. It's like the people that put up $1 billion or whatever in the SPAC must see something. So those are like my drivers to put down my deposit in October of 2020.
It even identified the yellow.
Yeah, I think it only identified
After
the left
0
turn
feet,
signal.
go straight ahead.
It picked up green because there's a green arrow, but it wasn't green for our lane. So it didn't have multiple lights here because I guess it's not picking up this one down the road.
So now, if I owned this car,
you see direction of travel is the
I love
arrow that tells you to go straight.
I love that.
Yeah, just a little cue.
everything is, that's what I mean. Like, this is so minimalist, but everything you need is
Yeah.
here. It's so nice. That right there, that lower center of gravity,
Oh, going around that curve?
Yeah, just the pure simplicity of that. Oh, do you know anything about the EV tax credit on this, by the way? Did you go for that at all?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, and were you able to successfully do an extension, or?
Yeah, we purposely did an extension back in April, knowing this was all going to come about sometime this year.
Okay.
And we have a CPA that does our taxes.
Okay, but he was able to do it.
Yeah, he didn't have at his fingertips the right information, like what the exact date to put on the date of acquisition to qualify and grandfathered to last year's rules. And I found it again, user community forum. They found the IRS site. I sent that to him. He goes, okay. And he just changed it. And it's already gone through and been accepted.
Yeah, I feel like
This
that's...
is way more comfortable than the Aria vaccine.
Yeah, the Aria was disappointing, wasn't
They're
it?
right here.
Now I know. I would drive this 100% of the time in hyper.
Hyper
I feel the same way about it as I do the wheels. Like, 5 miles of range?
Yeah.
Well, I got a solar panel for that.
Yeah.
Tell me about the solar roof.
Oh, so
After 0.2 miles, you have reached your destination.
Yeah. So-
It is on your right.
we don't have, there's going to be an over-the-air update that'll tell you how much charge you put on with the solar roof.
So I'm on the accelerator, barely touching. I've released the accelerator, brake pedal. 1 count, 2 count. The brake pedal holds for 2 count and then releases. So it's just like coming to a stop moving forward. It's a complex system. And at 1, 2, that was not me.
Okay, so the vehicle's got to be on, which is just tap the brake pedal, then press and hold for like 2-3 seconds. So,
Wow.
and it's only in Hollywood mode you get access to these apps.
Okay. YouTube, Apple TV Plus, Disney Plus, Pluto, which is free TV,
Yep.
Hulu, and Prime Video. Boy, all you're missing is Netflix.
Right. And I'll just show you the Prime Video. When you hit that, comes up with an error.
Okay.
So it's going to the wrong URL, and then hit that, and now you can shop.
Okay.
But you can also get to
Prime Video. And this is technically a browser that this is
Yeah.
accessing it
Yeah.
from, for sure, because you can tell immediately.
So there you have it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe for more. See you next time.
Hey, smash the like button.
Thank you.